Novel application of cervical epidural anesthesia in shoulder surgeries. This important article is authored by the following scientists. Shoulder arthroscopy is used to treat various diseases of the shoulder, including refractory adhesive capsulitis, chronic tendinitis, partial tears of the long biceps tendon, superior labrum anterior posterior, SLAP, lesions, and shoulder instability. Even minor shoulder surgery, such as rotator cuff repair, may lead to severe post-operative pain within the first 48 to 72 hours. This not only causes discomfort for the patient, but also compromises the intensive post-operative physiotherapy that is essential to avoid recurrence of the problem. Effective post-operative pain relief is critical for these patients, as the success of surgery largely depends on early and regular physiotherapy. Although traditionally, various methods of post-operative analgesia have been described, each has its own disadvantages. A case of adhesive capsulitis was reported, for which arthroscopic capsular release was carried out under cervical epidural anesthesia with general anesthesia, resulting in excellent intraoperative and post-operative analgesia, with a better patient compliance for physiotherapy, and a significant improvement in the range of movement at the shoulder joint. Arthroscopic surgery, being a minimally invasive surgery, reduces recovery time and may increase the rate of surgical success due to less trauma to the connective tissue. It is concluded that cervical epidural anesthesia, together with general anesthesia, can be a safe and effective method of conducting shoulder arthroscopic surgery and providing analgesia for post-operative physiotherapy. However, it should be performed by an experienced anesthesiologist, and careful monitoring of the patient should continue in the intraoperative and post-operative period, bearing in mind the above-mentioned complications. Shoulder arthroscopy is a minimally invasive surgery used to treat various shoulder problems such as rotator cuff tears, frozen shoulder, shoulder dislocations, and joint inflammation. This procedure involves using a small camera and tools inserted through tiny incisions to diagnose and treat damage inside the shoulder. Because it is less invasive, it usually results in quicker recovery and fewer complications, which has made it a popular choice among surgeons and patients. However, managing pain after shoulder arthroscopy can be challenging. Many patients experience significant pain in the first few days after surgery, which can interfere with physical therapy and recovery. To help manage this pain, regional anesthesia techniques are commonly used. These methods numb the area and reduce the need for strong painkillers like opioids, which can have unwanted side effects. In more complex cases, such as a frozen shoulder needing surgery, a combination of regional and general anesthesia can be used. One effective technique involves using a cervical epidural, a type of anesthesia delivered near the neck, along with general anesthesia to provide longer-lasting pain relief. With careful monitoring and correct medication doses, this approach can improve the patient's comfort and movement during the recovery process. We conclude that cervical epidural anesthesia, together with general anesthesia, can be a safe and effective method of conducting shoulder arthroscopic surgery and providing analgesia for post-operative physiotherapy. However, it should be performed by an experienced anesthesiologist, and careful monitoring of the patient should continue in the intraoperative and post-operative period, bearing in mind the above-mentioned complications. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel to watch more scientific videos.